Hey y'all, it's Tanya at TJ Paper Creations. Um, I was going to work in my tall skinny again today, so I thought I would bring y'all along. Um, First of all, I have this fabric flip, and of course it's a little bit different than most of them that I've done. Usually they're just fabric. This one on the last this piece of fabric, I put a piece of, if y'all hear, I don't know if y'all can hear that rattling. I put a piece of magazine paper pages in between two pieces of fabric, and I sewed that, and it just makes a good crinkle. I just remember one time my mother had a piece of fabric on a top of some newspaper. I mean, not newspaper, but magazine paper, and that's what she was trying out. She had gotten a new sewing machine, and so she was trying out her stitches on it to see what they looked like, some of the new stitches they offered on that particular machine. And I just remember hearing the crinkle and loving the crinkle. So I thought, well, shoot, I'm gonna make me one of those. And so I'm gonna put this somewhere. I also have one of these that y'all saw me make. I made these on a video. Let's see. And it's kind of wide, but I think some of the pages here, it would fit on pretty, Okay, so I kind of want to place it somewhere in here. So first of all, I'm going to find a place for this. I think, I might put it here. Then that way, even the Edith Holden writing, you can still see when you flip it up. Let's see. I think I'll put it about like that. So, okay, let's do that. I need my, oops. I'm throwing it at myself. Get my Fabri-Tac going here. So I can glue this on. Still got some strings hanging out. Sometimes I let them hang. I like the looks of that myself. I know maybe some people don't like that, but I like it. And you can always cut them off too if you don't care for them. Alright, so got that. I hope y'all can see me. This one's so tall. I'm having to make sure I stay in frame here. Okay, so that. Now, for the last couple of days too, I've been die cutting some stuff. I would have brought y'all along for that, but I was kind of scared with if I set it here, that's all you would see would be the machine, which would have been okay. You could have seen what I was die cutting, but it was, yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of space, to be able to do a whole lot, but I did do a lot of die cutting, and I got some frames die cutted, and I usually die cut everything in black or white. That way, I love black on, I like the contrast of black on other things. And the white ones, the reason why I do a lot of white is because you can take it, I can watercolor it or whatever color I want it to be. So I can change the color easier, on those. So that's what I did. And then I had some of these. It's a pocket. And I die cut it, and I just glued it to a piece of scrapbook paper so that it would, because these are kind of flimsy if you try to just use it without. It's nice because you can see through it, but if you don't put some acetate or something behind there, it's really flimsy. It catches on things, and it's hard to get things in your pocket. So, but I made a bunch of those, and then I saw a greeting card. Well, actually, it was one of my mother's greeting cards that she had received from someone, and I just loved it because it had like it had this. This is how, it did, and you opened it up like this, and on it, of course, it had a hole here, and it had a tassel hanging down, but I didn't necessarily know if I wanted to try to, you know, make tassels and all that, and I don't have any tassels already made, so I just decided to put one of those little clear, small Velcro dots on there, and then when you put it in your journal, you can open it up, and you've got all this journaling space in there. So I just thought that was a neat idea. So I made some of these up, and actually, this was a die cut too. It was, let's see, it was one of the borders. I think it was, I think I've already put them up, you guys. I think it was some border dies though, and it was from Spellbinders, I do believe. I believe that's where it came from. But of course, I've had them for a million years, so I don't even know if they still make these same ones or not. But I'm sure you can find border dies to do the same thing. And of course, if you can't find those, then you can always take like something like this, like a tag shape, because you could cut it any size you wanted to, make the little tag shape, and then you could fold it up where you wanted it and do it like that, and you would have the same, the same deal. So you don't really have to have a die to do that, to make those. But so yeah, anyway, so I did those, and I also die cut some of, used some borders and just made like journaling cards out of them. Just like this. I don't know if you can even see this since it's black, but let's see. Piece of paper there. See, and it's got a really pretty shape there. And I did 2 of those, and then I did one of these. So I thought that would make a really pretty journaling card. And you can cut these however long you want them to. That's why I plan on putting some mats on here with some scrapbook paper or digital or something. But I'm waiting to see where I'm going to use it and what size I'm going to need it before I do that. So that's what I plan on doing with those. So yes, I just did a lot of die cutting yesterday, y'all, and well, yesterday and the day before actually. And then I made some of these frames. I cut some of those out because I plan on using one in here too. See, here's one of these. It's the same thing as this right here, and I cut that off, and I put a piece of scrapbook paper behind that. And I plan on using that for a little pocket or a tuck or something. So, there's so many ways you can use these things, y'all. They're so versatile. So, anyway, did that. And then I made some of these little frames. I think this was a Tim Holtz die. Die. See? I love those. Those are so cute. And then I had this. I believe this was another Spellbinders die. So, and you can use those as little tucks too, or you can just use it as decoration. This is a cute little die cut too, because you can actually glue this on a piece of paper, cut around it, and then use it as a tuck or a belly band or whatever. So it's really cute. And then I showed you some of those. And then I had this frame also that I did. And then I have a bunch of these little flourish. They keep getting hung on each other. These little flourish doodads. I don't know what you call them. But these are actually good too for like on the corner of a page or something. You know, it just kind of dresses it up a little bit. Or you can actually use it to dress up maybe the front of your journal if you want it, if you're trying to do a cover topper or something for one of your journals. So anyway, so that's what I've been doing the last few days, y'all. I've been kind of wrapped up in that show, and I've got those ready just in case I want to use some in this journal here. Okay, that should be dry. I'm just rattling on, y'all. Let's see. I've got this too. This digital. I was thinking about closing this up here like this, and making another page flip there. But I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know. And I could just attach it like this, and then close this up and make a tuck there. I don't know. So that's why I've done nothing with it yet, because I can't decide what I want to do. But this, I wanted to find somewhere to put this. I was going to make this into a pocket behind it. Let's see, some of these pages are, say, pretty good widths. This one already, yeah, I did put something on the other side of this yellow sheet. Yeah, I put a pocket on it, so, guess I could do that. I don't know if that's where I want it though. And I put some washi tape on this, you guys, because that's one thing about these tall and skinnies too. Even though I did the 5-hole stitch, I still didn't catch, but you know, one hole caught this. So you have to be kind of careful where you place stuff. Make sure it's going to get, you know, caught with at least 2 holes, I would say. So, but that's fine. I took some washi and put it on each side of these, just so that it wouldn't move around. See, like that. Just made it look like hinges, so that it would not move around too bad in there. So, anyway, I don't want this too close to the spine, because I don't want it to give it too much bulk or grief there. Let's see. Nope, 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 and nope. Okay. I think I don't know, I think I like it there, and it gives it more room there too. Gives a little space. So, let's see here. Haven't really decorated a whole lot, but it really don't need a whole lot. Maybe just a label or something. So, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Oh, y'all, you know what, though? I hate losing my owl. I like my owls. I know Miss Evil, she don't like them. But I like them. I wonder... wonder if I could do that. And let's see, I could have a tuck there. And then I could just, this could flip out and give me a tuck there. You know what, you guys? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I like it. So let's see here. We just want to add a little glue across the bottom here. I might want to put a little bit down through here too, just to give it some strength there. Keep it on the page. Okay, there we go. And then let's see, on this one, don't want to put glue there because it won't flip out. I don't think I need any glue on that. It'll just flip out like that. So it's a good thing I put some glue along this edge here. Kind of keep that down. So there we go. Okay, good deal. I think I like that. That way I can still see my owl. Okay, let's see if we can find something to stick in there. Let me see. That recipe card's a little too short. I think I want something a little bit longer in there. There's a big one, but it's too wide. Huh. Okay. Here's one that I haven't decorated yet. It could go there. Small amount. My atlas page that I had. Those aren't tall enough. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, I think. But what are we going to do with this blank tag? Oh, goodness. I don't know. Let's see. I could just put, I think what the first thing I want to do though is make it not so creamy color. Let's get us a little, let's see how good this new ink pad is going to do. I don't know. We shall see. Oh yeah. It's got some more ink in it, y'all. Okay. Let's knock that back. It's looking better. Work it around like that, because then it kind of helps ink your edges too. Okay. Okay, good deal. Now let's see about maybe some old book page or something. The Gaunt Woman. I believe that's a ship they're talking about there. Don't know. I haven't read the book. It was just an old one I picked up at a bookstore in Louisiana when I was there visiting my children and grandchildren. they're like me. They like the bookstores. Of course, they go to read. I go to find them to cut up using my journals. Oh, me. Yeah, some I'll find to read because I do like to read. I always have. That's why they talk about one of my grandchildren, the one that was valedictorian of her class when she graduated. Because they said she was so smart because when she was younger, I used to read to her all the time. But she was always wanting to be read to. She would come up, Grammy, please read me this story. I'd say, alright. So I'd stop whatever I was doing so I could read her a story. I know there was one, y'all, she loved so much. Oh my goodness, that she could quote it back to me. She couldn't even read yet. But she could quote it back to me when we would go through the book. So I just got to where I'd say, okay, read it to me. And even though she wasn't reading it, she was memorized. She had memorized it because she loved it so much. I think it was The Hungry Caterpillar. Can't even say that. The Hungry Caterpillar, I believe, is what the name of it was. And Lord, she loved that book. She loved it. So, yep, my husband's gone right now to the store. So I thought I would do a video while he was gone. Which, if I have my door closed, he usually knows not to come in here. Because I'm doing a video. Of course, I guess they could just come in and say hello to you guys. Okay, let's do that. And then, you know what? Let's see. One of those things that I cut out. If we can find something useful. That would be cute. But would we need something behind it? I don't know. No. I'm not liking that. Let's see. I don't know. That might would work. Let's see. Sometimes, guys, you don't know what to do with these things if they're, especially if they're you're starting fresh and raw with nothing on the page or tag. But sometimes you just need to, or I find it helps me to just kind of play around with stuff until you find something you like, you know. I think I kind of like that, but then the butterfly doesn't look right with it. Let's see. No, that's too dark. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think I like that. That might work. And then I can just do like a glue paper. Wonder if that would look. I think okay, let's see if we can find a label or something to go to. I think I would put me a little strip. Oops. A little strip of my tape there. And then maybe a label here of some sort. Maybe that would work. Okay, let's try this. I need to get some more of this white off. I was scared to, these little, see, I just broke that just holding on to it. That's okay, we'll put it back together. I hope we will. Okay, let's see. Let me want it to curl up after putting that glue on there. So let's fix that first. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this, and since it's a little heavier paper, I'm going to use I'm going to use some art glitter glue. How are you guys doing today? Boy, I've been having a mess with my internet, and it's been raining. It's finally sunshiny and pretty today, but it has rained every day for several days. But it is nice out now, so that's good. But we really needed the rain, so it was a good thing we got some, I guess. Okay, let's see. I still got some paper stuck to my finger from the back of the book page. Had glue on it. Oh well, I'll have to get me a wipey poo in a minute. A wipey poo. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my speech here lately. I just don't know. It's being crazy. I'm going to do this a little bit too. Have some white on it. Okay, now if we did this. I think I'm going to glue this one down first so I'll know where I want it on the frame there. Okay. Glue on there. Okay. Kind of straddle that frame there. Ew, I didn't get enough the white off of that. Okay. Then let's see. Piece it back together. Okay, put this on there. Remember. And then let's see. Get our butterfly on there. should have went in between there. So pull that down a little bit. Okay. Then I was gonna put some of this tape on there. What's that guy? Let's see. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Just looking for my little scissors. Skeezers. Let's see. Yeah. That's about the length I need it. I need to make some more of this because I've got a little bit left, but I use it all the time. So, okay. There we go with that. It still looks a little blank up there. But I don't know. Maybe I could find a number or something to go. Let's see. Oh no. I need something to... It's not going to blend in so bad. Okay, let's see here. No, I don't like that. Just trying to see if there was a way. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Said I wasn't going to worry about this one that much. I'm just going to do what I want to do. It makes me happy. So I'm going to quit stressing over this one. Oh goodness. Good gracious, did y'all hear my stomach? Making all that noise. And I'm not even hungry. I guess it thinks different. My stomach must think I must be hungry, but no, I'd rather have something that I could put on there and wrap around the page like that. That's what I want. Boy, this one is a lot more juicy. I'm very happy about that. I knew my other one, ugh, it was just horrible. It just didn't want to do nothing. Okay, do that. Okay. Let me think. Now let's just put some ink around it and we'll be done. And then I guess we can worry about the other pocket next time. Since it takes me so long to do just one. I think I'm gonna, instead of putting the eyelet in this one, I'm gonna put one of those hole reinforcers, I believe. I have some that are smaller, some that are bigger. These are the Tim Holtz from a die, but the ones that are bigger, they're not as small as my others that I just make myself. It leaves a little bit of a lip in there. I think when I made that, I got the hole a little off center too. Oh well. I'll probably go ahead and do some of this, some of the decorating when I'm not on camera because, yeah, because this will have a 20 parts to it if I don't do some off camera. So, okay, that looks kind of cute. And I'll find something to put in the hole. I've got some little cut off fabric pieces that I might use for making my fabric flips and things. That would look good with it. So probably just use this. Man, my stomach, I'm telling you, whew, it's making some noises. I'm sorry, you guys, if you're having to suffer through to hear that. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go, you guys. Another page done. Maybe next time we'll, may work on this, something for this pocket here. Or we may just take a completely different page. I don't know. Needed some little things for in there. So, okay, you guys, that's another one. I hope y'all enjoyed that and are enjoying this book. It's I think I'm enjoying it because I'm trying not to worry too much about what colors, themes, or anything like that. I'm just doing what I feel good doing for that one page, that particular page. So it's going to be very eclectic probably when it's finished. So, okay, thanks guys for hanging in there with me, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. God bless y'all and have a great day.